Good day, everyone. Hope you're doing great. Today, we're going to talk about Forbes's the 5 best new Star Wars books. This was written today, July 18th, 2019. Before we get started, try to make sure you subscribe so you can get more news like this as we do them. Alright, well, let's get into it. Everyone knows that Star Wars has a rich and storied history when it comes to the expanded universe of books, most of which have been now taken out of canon and deemed legends by Disney. Yeah, that kind of ticked me off. I read so many of those books in the past. But the new era began in 2014, and many of the recent canon books are really worthwhile to read as well. The following reading list is from the last 2 years' books, as Disney is having authors crank these out at pretty much rapid pace, and it's easy to miss some of these gems if you don't know about them. There are a lot of good stories being told in this universe, and in no particular order, here are 5 of the best recent novels. Last Shot by Danielle Jose Older. The Solo movie may not have done all that well in theaters, comparatively at least, but this is an action-packed novel by New York Times bestseller author Danielle Jose Older that continues Han's story once he's settled down with Leia and has children. Think of it as an introduction to his time in the new trilogy and a setup for Lando Calrissian appearing in the next movie. Next one on the list is Most Wanted by Ray Carson. Another solo novel. This one is entirely focused on young Han from the Solo, a Star Wars story movie, and his relationship with Kira, the new character introduced in the film. This novel is a story of survival and trust that takes place before that film and shows the history that these two have together. Definitely worth checking out if you're a Han fan. Next one is Queen's Shadow by E.K. Johnson. Any Padme fans out there? The Lucasfilms may not have done her justice, but she shines when it comes to her own books, and Queen's Shadow is about Padme when she steps away from the throne as dark forces rise up in the galaxy around her. A must-read for the young adult crowd, if that's your genre, of course. The next one on the list, number 4, is Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. This is the first canon Star Wars novel to take place before the prequels. In this book, we're following the adventures of Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi as they head to a dangerous planet. It's a look at Qui-Gon Jinn that helps explain some of his questionable motivations in The Phantom Menace, and a fascinating entry in the new canon. And the last one is Thrawn Alliances by Timothy Zahn. What did you really think I was going to include a Timothy Zahn book here? Thrawn Alliances is the second book in the new canon Thrawn series, and the third book will be released later this month. In this one, Thrawn teams up with Vader, and I mean, why would you need any more than that? So, those are pretty good choices. I've read the Thrawn books. I've not read the Master and Apprentice one, but I really, really want to read that one. I've read Queen's Shadow, really an excellent book. I really do highly recommend you read that. I haven't read the Solo books, though. Most Wanted and Last Shot. So I can't really tell you about those. One thing that isn't on here, and I'm not sure if it's because I forget when it was made, but the Ahsoka novel, I definitely recommend someone reading that. I really do. Another one that I'd like to read is the new Dooku one. I forget what it's called. The Lost Jedi? Jedi Lost? Something like that. But yeah, that's another one that I'd like to read too. So I hope this gave you a little insight on some of the latest books that people should read. I'm not really into young Han, but I wouldn't mind reading The Last Shot of what happens to Han after Endor and settling down with Leia and has children. Does he have more than one child? More than Ben? I don't know. I guess I'll have to read to find out. So take a look at these books, and if you've read these books, let me know in the comment section. Alright? So take care and have a great day.